Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to episode 181 of Twisted Strands. Sorry I'm a little bit late this week. Had so much stuff to do and then so much tired to deal with, so I'll tell you all about it and stuff and junk. But here we are, together again, and for that I'm grateful. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Jeannie, but you could call me JD, which is also my Ravelry name. And it's going to be a quickie. Mostly because I'm just like, blah, tired. It's been a long week. But, so anyway, this episode's going to have stuff and junk, as it always does. And works in progress. There you go. It's a huge episode, so let's get on with it. So today I went to church group. It's Thursday, so I went to my church knitting group, and for that one I worked on this after not having worked on it in a long time. It's basically just a prayer shawl that I am loom knitting. And I'm using Red Heart in a pretty color that I've long forgotten. So I'm really pleased with how the less expensive variegated yarns behave when I weave or loom them. It's really cool to me to watch how the patterns show up and everything. And this is halfway done, actually. I'm finally met some kind of milestone with this project. I haven't touched it in at least a month or two, and it's just really simple twisted knit stitches on a largest loom that I've got with one strand of worsted weight Red Heart. So no pattern or anything, I just picked how wide I thought it should be and started. It's 31 inches long now. So that's halfway through. So that's what I was working on all day tonight. Well, just tonight, really. And last night, we suffered a power outage, leaving me with my iPad, and I was feeling very restless because of the heat and all the aggravation of my doctor's appointment, which was kind of a bust. Sometimes you go to a doctor's appointment and you feel like, hey, I'm doing something for my health and I achieved something, but yesterday when I went, he didn't do the biopsy on I have an icky spot on my arm, like he said I should get, and he prescribed some new asthma medicine. Whatever. We'll see. Something singular. I think they have commercials on it. And since I had all the quiet and nothing much to do that I could stand, I picked up my beautiful little doily that I'm working on. This is by Rita Weiss. I believe that's what her name is. Hang on, I've got it right here. Lacy Petals, yes. And it's Rita Weiss. And it's this really nifty knit doily book. And I know some of you remarked that, wow, I didn't know you could knit doilies, and of course you can. It's just different. So I'm using the exact same thread you would knit crochet a doily with, and this is what it's supposed to look like when I'm done with it. It's like Lacy Petals, and I picked this pattern because it was the size I would need for the contest for the state fair. So that was my main decision-making factor. But there was also the Elegant Whirligig. Now this is, in my mind, it's less of a traditional pattern. So I said these ladies are in Sussex County, which is somewhat rural, and so I chose to go with this one because it is more traditional, and besides it's pretty. you know, I figured it'd be fun. So in the pattern, I am about that level. So getting into the nitty-gritty part of it, and it is a very absorbing knit to work on. Here's how I've gotten. I don't want to stretch it out too much, but you can see the little petal there, and it's pretty groovy. I've shown it a few times on Instagram and stuff, and thank you everybody who comments so nicely on it. It's just a peddling thing, barely a mug rug, so to speak. But yes, it's coming along nicely, and I am enjoying it. I just cannot have anybody else in the room while I'm knitting it. And that's size 1 knitting needles. So far, the hardest stitch I've had to do for this was a knit 3 together. I'm sure there's something more unique in it later. It goes up to about 69 rows. I just finished row 21, and then I have to knit a freaking border. I think I figured it out. I favorited someone's project where she was very clever and she showed herself piecing it together. Hopefully that will help me. So that's one of my fair projects. The other is gonna be the Aurora cow, which I showed you already. I've got all the yarn for her. I just haven't started yet. So that's gonna be on the hook soon. Because holy shit, it is almost June, folks. Oh my goodness. So, Lacey Bactus, some of you finished yours. Congratulations. I believe it's Knit Croc, or no. I forgot. I'm a bad podcaster. Let me get a plurk. No, wait. Facebook. Because, yeah, I'm on the Book of Faces. Feel free to friend me. I'm JD Huff there. Come on. Wait. Someone she tagged me. So if I can figure out who it was. Here we go. Enid. She finished her shawl, I think. Let me make sure. No, Enid's just working on it. Anyway. Belinda finished hers and it is gorgeous. Oh, it was Plurk, wasn't it? Meh. I'll just go there. Because I know you've got nothing better to do. You're probably sitting there with your knitting or your hooking. Let me see. Knit Croc, I was right. Knit Croc finished it. Congratulations, you beat me. Let me see. I think I'm a doofus. I'm sorry, Knit Croc. But anyway, congratulations on finishing your thing. Here we go. This is mine. And do I have any way to measure it? Of course not. Oh wait, yes I do. Let's see how long I've gotten it. It's a free pattern, so I don't mind telling you that you increase until it's 24 inches and then you start decreasing. And this is the Lacey Bactus. Woo! Yeah, I'm at 18.5 inches. So, still have a long way to go. At least Gretel is still in my knitting group, is still working on her, so I don't feel so bad. And here's my progress. I try to track it every time I podcast. I move the little lockable stitch marker, so not much progress made. So those are my 2 whips and whips to be in my little Jessie Lee bag. So there we go. Pathetic, I know. But let me tell you about my stuff and junk now so I can... Anyway, what have I been watching? Not much, especially not last night since the power went out. And... yeah. Oh, and I'm wearing some makeup. Let me tell you about it. I went with somebody else who was professional, amateur makeup artist that Leanne introduced me to. So we went to Ulta again, and I got some tinted stuff for the powdery tinted crap, and some new mascara, and I believe that's it. Yeah, just face care products. And so far, the only thing the cream has done for me is fucking make me break out. Hormones are so fun, aren't they, kids? Anyway, so this stuff, the eye stuff, this is the eye mascara is Perversion by Urban Decay, because I had to buy it because it said perversion, and it, you know, kind of like Cards Against Humanity, I suppose. Their take on marketing is like bigger, longer, blacker. It's black eyeshadow. So. Anyway, it's not waterproof, and I liked how easily it got onto my eyes. I'm still very nervous about putting shit near my eyes, so I'm like, you know, when I do that. And I used my pretty blue things and the same old lipstick. I have not actually gotten into using different lipsticks. I have like 2 lipsticks in my collection. So basically it's a new powder, same face underneath, same blush. I really like the blush I picked. And I didn't do anything to my eyebrows, so very basic. I did it a few hours ago because I was going to a church knitting group and I wanted to look pretty. So that's what I'm using. So, oh, and the new foundation thingy, the powder finishing powder, is by Smashbox. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, girly size. And after a few weeks of getting into this crap, I've realized that when the great Dolly Parton said, "Honey, you have no idea how expensive it is to look this cheap." It really is expensive, this stuff. But I've got it down. I got the products I need, give or take 1 or 2. So, the girly stuff. I'm gonna paint my nails if I can figure out when I can do that. I had little USA stars and crap on them. It was pretty amusing to me. So anyway, that's the girly stuff. And I'm not going to call it girly chatter because Denise already does that in her podcast and I don't want to take that. So anyway, that's my makeup stuff. And then... and now my mind is blank. Anyway. This weekend I did a lot of heavy things. I mowed the lawn, I went shopping, and and on Sunday afternoon I took down some trees with my bare hands and a handsaw, and they're not huge trees, but they were in the front yard. The biggest one was maybe like that big around. So it was difficult. It made me very sore and very tired. And on Monday, that was an interesting day. I decided that I need to do this really big review and just go through my entire collection of yarn, which I did, except for the stuff that's been bought recently and I haven't integrated into the collection yet. I really did pull out all the boxes, all the bags, and everything that I had, and I went through it all. I found stuff I didn't even realize I had, and I've been knitting for a while, so that's a lot of stuff, and I'm keeping most of it. I do have a bag and a half to give away or sell, and I have so much yarn. I can't fathom needing a damn thing. That's bad, right? I mean, the living room, when I had most of the boxes and stuff out, it looked like a really disorganized yarn store. Really did. Hello, Cleo. Can I pick you up? I'm gonna join us. Come here. Come on. Come on. I promise I won't pick you up. Here. Come on, cutie pie. Say hi, cutie pie. She's a good cat, but she truly hates being picked up and played with. I mean, she barely likes to be messed with, and this is her butt. What are you scared of? It's a hanger. Hangers are good things. I'm gonna touch you with it. She's looking at it like it's a fucking snake. It's not a snake. So anyway, there's Cleo. She hasn't had a cameo in a while, but there she is. My little sweetie. So anyway, what else is... Oh, so, yeah, looking through my yarn, I had this epiphany that said, Jeannie, if you buy yarn, you're crazy. Stop it. So, gonna stop buying yarn. I don't know how I'm gonna get through events that I go to see people that I care about without buying yarn. I might slip up here and now, but seriously, I'm not gonna buy any more yarn because I'm past capacity. I might have to buy another storage, a 30-gallon box just to hold it all. Yikes. I've got a problem. And now I seem to have transferred that love for colored yarn into eye makeup, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Oh, I didn't just go buying makeup and stuff. I bought myself a pretty purple swimsuit that was a tankini. Sorry, it's still downstairs. But it's really pretty and it's purple. I bought a pretty Doctor Who with the 10th Doctor and Alonzi and some of his companions on the chest. So I've always wanted one of those shirts, and yeah, so I finally got one, but it seems a little small. It must be one of those companies where the shirts come out small, which kind of pisses me off. I'm gonna try it on anyway, just hope I can manage to maybe get in better shape eventually. I keep saying that, but I haven't even started yet. I'll do it when I can, or want to, or whatever. So, yeah. Sorry. What else is there? I think that's it, really. You know, I plan on doing the cow, and finishing the shawl, and finishing the doily, and the other shawl. So, yes, I will be working and knitting my arms after that bout of terrible soreness, then hard work despite the soreness. they actually feel pretty good. My hands are a little bit stiff from all that snipping, but I feel pretty good that, you know, arm-wise, so I'll probably dive into some knitting again tonight, and we will see what happens. So anyway, I seem to have stopped making it a short episode into one where I ramble needlessly. Swatch hasn't happened, but it will soon. I've picked the swatch I want to make, and I will cast that on, and we'll see. That's one I didn't knit this past Memorial Day weekend, so all I did for the bank holiday was go through my yarn. I mean, it was yarn related, but it wasn't yarning. So there we go. We'll see where this coming week takes me. I might have to cram the episodes together because it's Thursday already, and it's even getting late. Time for me to go to bed soon. So let me tell you, thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you're a new listener or new viewer or one that's watched me from the first episode, I want to say thank you. Please feel free to join the group on Ravelry and look me up on Instagram and all those other things. The information's in the end credit. And don't forget, whenever you're doing crafts, from the simple to the sublime, you are making the world a more beautiful place, and for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you in next week. Bye.